What's good, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the difference between all black tattoos and color tattoos. I have a black tattoo and a color tattoo. This is my black one. My foot one is colored. So I just kind of want to discuss the difference with you guys, because I know when I was going to get my color foot tattoo, I was kind of like concerned about it. Like, I didn't know if there would be any major differences. So I'm just kind of going to discuss that in this video. Let's jump in. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is cost. Of course, the cost is going to be more expensive when you're getting a color tattoo. That's just the way that it is. Black is less expensive because, I mean, not some, but not all black tattoos are pretty simple and small. Black and gray would be different because you could do so much with black and gray. But anyways, typically color tattoos are more expensive. So pain, you might be wondering, is the pain worse for a color tattoo, or is it pretty much the same? It is virtually identical. Pain only really changes, I feel, when it's on a different part of your body. Obviously my foot hurt the worst and my wrist did not really hurt at all, but that didn't have anything to do with it being color instead of black. It's just all placement pretty much. Also, line work is way more painful to me personally than shading. Shading is like the easiest part getting a tattoo for me. So, I mean, with color you have a lot of shading to do. So it's not as bad. It's just the line work is terrible, which is almost always black. Typically. I mean, it could be something different. You could have a different colored outline. I don't know. But the black line work is always the most painful for me. However, like I said, it's mostly placement. It's 99% placement. So just bear that in mind. So healing, I have noticed a little bit of difference as far as healing goes. I've noticed that with black, the scabs that I get tend to be thicker and more noticeable than color, like on the colored places. On the places where I have color, the scabs were very light, loose, flaky, what you would expect from a tattoo scab, basically. But on the black parts, on my foot especially, I had really thick scabs, which caused me to have to go and get touch-ups on it. So that kind of sucked. I didn't have that on this tattoo though. I didn't have any thick scabs here, but on my foot it was very prominent. So I would just kind of caution you that on the black portions you're probably going to have thicker scabs. It all depends on how heavy-handed or light-handed your artist is, of course, but I mean, black is just a thing that typically darker colors too, like greens, like really dark greens, you get thick scabs on those. It's just dark colors, black, dark green, stuff like that, you could get thicker scabs, so that's something to be prepared for and watch out for. In my personal experience, the colored scabs flake off faster because they are lighter and looser than the black ones, like I just talked about. Thick scabs are going to take longer than the loose scabs to fall off, so therefore the color scabs always fell off faster than the black ones, for me personally. As far as Aftercare goes, Aftercare is exactly the same. Whatever your artist tells you, my artist personally told me only use just an antibacterial soap and water to clean it, and then Lubriderm or just any unscented lotion afterwards. So just whatever your artist tells you, stick to that, because overall he or she is going to know best how to care for the tattoo that they just gave you. Now let's talk about longevity. So obviously you want your new tattoo to last as long as it possibly can without needing a touch-up, because you don't want to have to go through that pain again if you can help it. Black tattoos and just black in tattoos, regardless of whether it's just black or there is color, black is going to stay a lot longer than any color, basically. I mean, just think about it. Black is like the darkest color that there is. Like, it's the absence of color. So it's going to stay there and last. And actually, traditional tattoos last a lot longer than other styles of tattoos because of the heavy use of black. Back when traditional tattoos like started, nobody really knew that the black would last way longer than colors, but it has helped traditional tattoos to stay looking the way that they were, you know, intended to look. So black is always going to stay much longer than color. Now, when you're going to deal with color, lighter colors are going to fade a lot faster than darker or just brighter colors. Like if you have light blue, like a light yellow, something like that, it's gonna fade a lot faster than like a vibrant red, a dark green, a darker red, something like that. Just the lighter colors are more prone to fading just because they're already pretty light. However, the best way to prevent your tattoos from fading is to definitely make sure you wear sunscreen if you go out and your tattoo is exposed. Try to keep your tattoo covered as much as possible. Obviously, if you have your arms tattooed or something like that, or your legs, you're not going to be able to completely eliminate sun exposure from it, so just make sure you use, you know, a good sunscreen. Protect your skin. Like, that's the best thing that you can do for it, really. So now, just some miscellaneous information. Colors can be specific to certain styles, in case you were unaware of that. Traditional tattoos, which are my personal favorite, they typically, like the most traditional colors are black, red, green, and yellow. And that's just the color palette that it utilizes. And those are just my favorites. I love traditional. However, I do see the beauty in other styles of tattoos. Obviously, this isn't really a traditional tattoo. It was just a custom thing that I wanted. But I do think traditional style tattoos are the most beautiful. That's just my opinion. And of course, when you have new school tattoos, you're going to see a lot more bright colors, less traditional colors. You might see like a bright blue, like a neon green, something like that. You can see pinks, just different colors that are not typically traditional. And obviously the style is much different than traditional. New school is a lot more cartoony and whimsical, and I can definitely see the appeal. So that's really all I have for you for this video. I just really wanted to make another tattoo video. Tattoos are a huge passion of mine. Just like makeup, I see it as a beautiful form of art. I think that it's just amazing. And yeah, tattoos are always going to be a huge part of my life, just like makeup. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I put a lot of time and thought into it. Thank you guys so much for watching me again today. Leave me a like if you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!